ceasefire in Gaza. This comes a week after mediators seemed optimistic about the talks, but now Witkoff says they are considering alternative options to bring the hostages home.
On Wall Street, stocks finished mixed. The Dow was off 316 points. This is CBS News.
Progressive Insurance, with insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com.
Oom. Hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk Network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hi, this is Paul Malloy, host of Freedom Works, The Paul Malloy Show. I hope you'll join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, here on the Tan Talk Radio Network, where we strive to bring you the libertarian perspective on political events of the day. There's no show quite like Freedom Works, with in-depth interviews, our ultimate top 10 list, and so much more. So join us for Freedom Works, The Paul Malloy Show, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Caregivers find the support they need on Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver. Heard every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m., Linda and her caring and knowledgeable guests will bring you education, information, and resources, as well as a shoulder for caregivers. That's Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver, where you can find help and hope every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Ain't it good? This is Paul Porter, the arena voice of the Tampa Bay Lightning and press box voice of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, inviting you to join me and Jason Alessi for the home team every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network and Facebook Live, the home team with Paul Porter. Special guests, prizes, and your phone calls about the Bucks, Lightning, Rays, USF, Sun, FSU, Florida, and more. Talk to you this Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tune in Saturdays from 3 to 5 p.m. for Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. That's 2 hours of great gospel music every Saturday from 3 to 5. Gospel Power Show. That's 2 hours of great gospel music every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. All brought to you by the Ozona Pig Restaurant in Ozona. Yes, that's every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. It's Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. Tune in on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk. Entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
It's 7 o'clock. It's Thursday night. I'm Mac James, stand-up comic, and it's time for Stand Up for News. Welcome back, citizens of Earth, to another amazing, informative, and hilarious episode of Stand Up for News. We are stand-up comics, and we tell the news. I am your host, Mac James, stand-up comic. This is my co-host, Best of the Bay nomination and last year winner of Ed Shed's Best Experimental Act, Ed Shed. Say hello to Robin Savage.
Hello, everyone out there in listening land.
Hi, Robin. Hello, Robin.
Do not forget to go vote for Best of the Bay for Stand Up for News, nominated back-to-back, if you feel like it. We aren't here for votes, though. We are here to stand up for the news, because the news was born without legs and was born in a wheelchair. So it can't stand up for its own self. Oh, thank you. That's our producer, Mike. Say hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Mike on the mic.
Hello.
Hello, Mike. And then my other co-host over here, Brandy Joy, stand-up comic. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back. And my other news anchor, stand-up comedian, Kevin Holly.
What's up, everybody? Hey, I've got something real quick. I want to be honoring Hulk Hogan tonight.
Oh,
Right off the rip, man. Tonight after the show, I'm going to go home and I'm going to make a sloppy steak because nobody's going to tell me I can't order a steak and a glass of water at the same time and make a sloppy steak in honor of the Hulkster.
You can do that. And our sponsor here, sponsor and creator and founder of One Unit Entertainment, which is our sponsor as well. Say hello to Joe Rieger.
Hey guys, how's it going out there?
What's up, Joe?
Hi,
Welcome
Joe.
back.
Hi.
We missed you. I have a special guest that I'm really excited for you guys to all meet. He'll be here any moment, and I will give you a little bio about him and the listeners a little bio about him, so that way I don't have as much questions to ask. Give you guys ideas to ask him a few things. So, Fred Brown, originally from Philadelphia, has moved down to Clearwater in 1997. Worked for QVC. You guys have heard of that? From 90 to 97. Then he came to Home Shopping Network. Worked at Home Shopping Network till 2006. And then he probably worked for this one lady I knew that worked there, Miss Cockburn. I remember her, the last name. I don't remember her first name, but she used to come into the Vinoy when I bartended there a lot. Miss Cockburn, hello. I'll ask him if he knows Miss Cockburn. I bet she got a lot of dates, you know. So
I remember the burn part.
he graduated from Westchester University, half an hour outside of Philadelphia. Actually, originally from the projects of Philly. Like myself, he's from the streets. You guys knew I was from the streets, right?
Yeah.
Yes, from
I
the
was
streets.
born on the streets in Chicago. Technically, though, I was born on a playground on the streets where my mother gave birth to me. I was a seesaw section baby, though. My parents were swingers, Mike. You were there. Yeah. My balls are from the streets, too, you guys. Did you know that?
Did not know that.
They are. You're probably wondering, not my eyeballs, what street my balls are from, right, Joe?
They're from Ball Street.
It's actually cul-de-sac. So he's from Philadelphia, from the projects. He went to Overlook High School, graduated with Will Smith, you guys. Remember that guy, Will Smith? Yeah. West Philadelphia, born and raised, from the class of 86, you guys. Fred Brown, you might have met him because he plays a lot of pool, I guess. Let's see, he used to manage a rep group called the 2MCs. We did a bunch of songs, you guys. He worked for American Auction Network. I used to watch that till 2011. Worked for Ronco. You guys ever heard of Ronco?
No.
The guy that sold the stuff, Ron, whatever. Currently, he works for Red House Streaming Network. Also works for RHS TV, which Red House Streaming Network, they have, I guess there's an app you guys got to get and you can watch it. You want, maybe someday we could be on TV, Stand Up for News Television, and Stand Up for News. I guess I forgot somebody that was on hold. Our other co-host, who's out at sea right now. Let's get to him. Say hello, Captain Jim Marvin.
Ahoy, how you guys doing?
Welcome.
What up, Jim?
Welcome back, Captain Jim. Stand-up comedian Captain Jim. You find any open mics in the open sea?
No, but there are a couple here in town. Not as much as back at what you guys are doing. You guys are doing open mics all over the place down in Florida now. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I found maybe one or two up here, but it's nowhere near as active as the scene as it is down in Florida.
By the time you get back, One Unit will be doing the King of the Ring tournament at several venues. We're prospecting right now. So it'll be fun. Hopefully you can get back in. I think you should have won that one time. I was at one of the tournaments with you.
Yeah, I think I was the judge, and I said no.
Yeah, you frigged us off.
I'm a hater.
I'm not going to forgive you for that, Brandy.
So we have a guest coming in, Fred Brown. He should be here any second. You guys
Fred sounds really busy. Like he works a lot.
Is that Fred Brown right
work
there?
for the World Series. What's he doing in there?
It's a
That's not the
tinted
studio.
window.
You
We
gotta
can't
come
really
in.
see you.
Gotta come in here.
Fred Brown.
He's over there kicking it with Mike.
Come into hizzy.
Welcome. Welcome. There he is.
Fred Brown.
Fred Brown, frequenter.
So I'm used to being directed. I'm waiting for you guys,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Me in.
Yes,
We gotta make some room over here.
I'll grab it. You sure? Yeah. Okay.
I met Fred at my bar at Brewland's Bar and Billiards, our future sponsor, you guys. We just got to iron a few things out in the details. We had a meeting with him the other day, didn't we, Brandy?
Yes, we did.
He did a great job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
There's a great job horn for you.
Thanks.
I wrote down a little ad, and Jim recorded it, and it sounded amazing. I could probably play it. You guys want to hear it?
Yes, we do.
Or Jim, you want to just read it to us? You still have it?
You want the script?
Yeah, let's hear your rendition. This is the live ad for Brewlands Bar and Billiards. Take 2, I guess, because you already did take 1 and sent it to me.
Take 1, take 2, take 3. All right, guys, ready?
Ready.
Oh, yeah.
All right, rolling. Ahoy, Captain Jim here from Stand Up for News. I found a new land for fun and games. Brewlands Bar and Billiards in Clearwater. Brewlands has 29 brand new pool tables, online dartboards, and 40 big screen TVs. Enjoy their daily food and drink specials, plus 37 beers on tap. Host your next event at Brewlands VIP room with private pool tables and all the amenities. Get 15% off your check when you use the code phrase Stand Up for News. Set sail for Brewlands Bar and Billiards, 13505 Icott Boulevard in Clearwater.
That sounded
is
hot.
A beautiful voice you have there, Captain
yep.
Jim. That's where I met Fred. Fred, I was reading your bio online. I don't know if you were listening to us on the radio on your way here. I read a lot of stuff about you. I left off at Shaquille O'Neal. You worked with Shaquille O'Neal?
Well, no, I used to work at QVC and Home Shopping, and eventually every star comes down and they got to sell some stuff.
Stuff. I was on HSN. Did you ever see me there? I was a hair
What did you
model.
sell? Okay, you were a hair model.
Yeah, an
Which
upper
brand?
lip hair model.
Upper lip?
Upper lip hair model. I'm not even joking. This mustache of mine made me over $3,000.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, shaving it right on live TV.
Wow.
All right.
And we had multiple shows, so sometimes I'd have to just shave half of it.
Yeah.
And I'd go to work and then come back and shave the other half.
Did you ever shave just the sides and have to keep the middle part?
Oh no.
I'm so ashamed of my German heritage, you guys, that when I shave this part first, right in the middle. Listeners can't see. I'm pointing at like where I would have a Charlie Chaplin mustache, you guys. So, Fred Brown, what are you into right now? You work in television, right?
Right now, I do. I work for sales and production. I do a talk show called Tampa Bay Tonight, which we talked about. I also do a lot of. I just did a Tony Little sort of fitness video just on Wednesday. It was great.
That guy's cool. He sat at my bar before. Real nice.
Yeah, he's bouncing around.
He didn't really sit though. Yeah, he did not sit.
I actually threw up in his bathroom once.
Did you?
Yeah, he had those shoes. Those were the
cheek. Oh, I had
the
it on
cheeks
yesterday.
or something.
The cheeks.
Yeah. We shot this because I was an HSN model, not just for my upper lip hair, but and that's the truth. But we did a shoe commercial over at his house.
It wasn't a bra commercial.
No.
I'll tell you that much.
That's Rhonda Shear. That's Rhonda Shear.
And I was partying the night before way too hard, and so he had ordered catering. It's like Chipotle, which is awesome. Except I was in the bathroom throwing up. He doesn't know that unless you're listening, which we know you are. Everyone listens to 106.1.
13:40 a.m.
I made it all in the toilet though, so that's good.
Robin has us on Facebook Live, right?
I do.
Yeah, we're on. So now they all know. Tony Little, he had his hat on the whole time. He never took his hat off.
Yes, he did.
Wearing a tuxedo, he had his hat on the whole time.
What's Tony Little doing now? Right now, he's door dashing. It's crazy.
What's his
DoorDash
saying?
is lovely.
He still does product. He's doing a new product, but it was an old product coming out. So we built the whole stage. I mean, it was great. Everything was great. We had some models in there doing some fitness stuff.
I got problems with QVC and HSN because my older brother made his career there. He's 20 plus years, Scrum Master, all that stuff. And they laid him off when they closed it down and moved it back to the other state. So the Florida establishment is gone.
He was the bra model.
Yeah, he was the bra model. My brother's got
fly up.
She's the upper lip hair model.
Some people fly up. I hired a few people from there just recently. To because most of them had talented people. It was a great place to work when I worked there.
Did you know Lisa Cockburn? That's her first name.
Kuzman?
Cockburn. She was a club member at the Vinoy, and she brought all the parties. She had a lot of parties at the Vinoy from the station there, or whatever you call it, QVC.
It was Home Shopping
HSN.
down here.
HSN. I got them mixed up.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Pam don't get them mixed up, right? Do you, Pam? She's probably listening.
They say it's fun along the way, but it's not all fun.
It's not. They used to have in the building. They used to have this big old sign because the building was right there in Clearwater, on former town of Roosevelt. They used to have this big old sign on the wall. It's pre-COVID that said, "It's fun here." And then like after COVID, they literally let off everybody, the whole call center. They took It's Fun Here off the wall. They took all the snacks out the green room. It was not fun there anymore.
Yeah. It's done here.
Yeah. But, you know,
Well,
got to make money.
You have TikTok Shop. You have all these other brands that came out.
Yeah.
Temu, and they
Yeah.
start cutting into their margin. So
Yeah.
they sort of consolidated. So HSN is still, but it's up north.
Yeah.
And QVC is still up north in the same building. So
Oh, yeah.
Do they do bra specials on there?
sometimes.
Sometimes.
I
Well, I
was
keep
not
mentioning
booked.
because Brandy is as flat as our sponsor here, Cooler Aids, you guys. And you
Oh,
listeners
yeah.
can't see, but if you're watching, you can. Cooler Aids. Have you ever heard of spiked Mountain Dew? You've seen that stuff? It's Mountain Dew with alcohol. Sunny D with alcohol in it now, you guys, believe it or not. Juicy Juice and Dole, you seen that, Joe? They all have alcohol. But so I said, let's throw Stand Up for News and One Unit's hat in the ring. And I came up with Cooler Aids. You guys see the Cooler Aid man? See, he's like, oh, hell yeah, instead of, oh, yeah. Because there ain't nothing cool about having AIDS unless you're drunk, you guys. Stand Up for News brought to you by Cooler Aids. You seen that at the bar, didn't you? When I had it at the Brewlands?
No, I'll check it out.
I wouldn't drink that. It's flatter than
drawing.
that's what I said.
It's a lot of backwash. in
I
that.
drew that. Thanks.
It's like a
Chris was
never-ending
drinking from
bottle.
his, fermented armor, with body armor and peach Red Bull all mixed together.
Hey, put that in QVC. Let's go. You know,
Yeah, can
all
we-
the old
can you
ladies will
hook
be
us
buying
up?
that.
There's a pitch for everybody.
Whoever,
And
whoever
everything.
has AIDS will buy it from us, I hope.
Who's the most famous person? I guess I'll wait till it's my turn to ask questions. We're going to do a Q&A for him, right?
Oh, we always go around and ask
Q&A.
questions. Should you want to ask them a question?
Yeah, I'll start it
Fire
off.
away. You
I'll
know.
start it off. Who's the most famous person you've seen at HSN?
What genre are you saying? In
Just most famous. So
In your opinion, I
In your
guess.
I like Lionel Richie.
yeah, it's
Oh, I
pretty.
love Lionel
He's
Richie.
pretty up there.
It's a
Yeah.
little grabby grab, but I like him with the girls.
Oh, I'm like with
Really?
you.
I don't want to start trouble.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
sure
wanna
he's
start- I'm not here
listening
to
right
start trouble.
I love his music.
Willie Nelson.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
I walked on his bus at QVC and guess what it smelled like?
Got a contact
Smoke
high.
came out.
Oh, lavender.
Air freshener.
I'm here to tell the story.
It smelled like Brandy's upper lip.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is the joke of the day whistle. If you say something funny, you get that. This is the you did a good job, kazoo. All right. So who else? Anybody else that at that level? Shaquille O'Neal. Mom, you want to ask him a question? Robin?
Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I like sports, so a lot of sports figures, you know, I dig, and some of the movie stars that come in to sell there, like Suzanne Summers was a big one. She was very friendly.
A regular, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
met
Paul
Jen-
Abdul was there.
yeah. Jennifer Lopez. You meet a lot of, you know.
Was Diddy ever there?
Did he?
Yeah.
Did
Did
not.
he show up?
I think he was there, but I wasn't
was
there at the
there.
time. I had left by that time, but I think he was there.
Slinging
You know?
baby oil, man.
Now we know where it came from.
Somebody's probably grabbing that video right now.
He called the
Yoink.
Today special for the baby oil.
Oh, she-
I told you, I know the
You're
lingo.
bad.
I know the HSN lingo, the TS.
Oh, yeah. Brandy is very
dollars
funny.
per minute. Dollars per minute, right?
I've seen Brandy kill it last time we were at Jimmy's Sports Bar, man. Just master of her craft. Killed
Oh,
it.
thank
Only in
you.
craft. She made them laugh when she wanted them to laugh. That's how in control of the crowd she was.
Yeah.
Masterful work.
It's nice. It's nice. People don't expect girls to be that funny. I'm still working on these guys to believe it.
Yeah, women are funny, right, Robin? Robin, you got a question for our guest, you said.
Oh, we have a couple of HSN people in the Tampa community, comedy community. Helen Keeney, Carrie. I wanted, gosh, what's
Carrie
Carrie?
McNally.
Carrie
One of my very
McNally.
good friends.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he's just phenomenal.
Oh yeah. Carrie,
Yeah.
I got him on my phone now. He's funny. He's really
Okay. It's him. Gosh, the handsome guy who's
the
got
buff
dark
guy.
hair. Yeah.
The workout guy.
Tony Little.
Not Tony Little.
Tim, I can't think of Tim's last
Tim
name.
Wilkins.
Tim Wilkins.
T-Bones.
Very good.
I know them all. I work
Yeah.
with all those guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I
have
did
you
a pilot
ever?
with those guys too.
Oh, did you? What? Talk a little bit more about that. Was it a comedy pilot?
Yeah, it was like a funny. Oh, It was like a funny version of. She's giving me direction. It was
You
like
said you were a TV guy and you needed direction.
I listened to her.
All right, good job.
It ain't like I, just waved her off. I listened to her.
Yeah, I was just telling him get close to the mic.
So we did like a funnier version of like shopping TV, like home shopping, like a spoof of it, like a but you could still buy products, but it was all comedy. But let me fix it.
So it was kind of like a parody version of what you do already.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what made it funny, and all those guys came on, and I'll send it to you guys so you can see it. It's pretty funny.
We're kind of a parody version of a real comedy show, a real news show. I mean,
it's definitely
both.
interesting.
We're a fake of both. So, Joe, you got a question for our guest? Joe makes movies, and we're gonna have his friend come in who made a movie with him called Baker Acted. Go ahead, you got a question you want to share with him?
I don't have a question.
Well, you guys should exchange numbers. I got his card.
Were you Baker Acted?
This is Joe's card.
No.
Joe's our sponsor from
Not yet.
One
I've
Unit
been getting away with it.
Okay.
Highly suggested, though.
Exactly.
I got a loophole. If they try to Baker Act me, I said, I was just kidding. I'm a comedian, and then
that doesn't
joke.
work.
Well, it's because you're
So
black.
far, it's been working.
Stuff like that works for other people.
Exactly. We don't
James is the funniest guy in the treatment center.
I didn't think it was
so.
funny,
No
but-
questions.
No,
Okay.
no,
That's
no.
fine.
He's reading you like a book.
Oh, okay.
What about you, Kevin?
I wonder, how often do you shave your head?
He's bald for those that aren't watching.
Every
If
other
you're
day.
listening.
If you're
Every
listening.
other day.
Every other day?
Is it because it was receding, or is it because you like the look of having the bald head?
Are we talking personal now?
Yeah.
So it was receding in my 20s, and I saw my brother come down. He's got a lot of hair, and I didn't know what to do with it. And he just came down and just started shaving his hair. And I'm like, "Is it that easy?" And then I did it, and I was, it's been shaving
I like
ever
it.
since.
Yeah, it's a good look for you.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gay or anything. I'm just saying you're a handsome guy.
He is
Told us
gay,
like
man.
another butt in the room.
Today you're
like
gay.
it.
Since Chris ain't here, someone's got to be gay and do gay. Stand up for gay news. So you're great. And then when you say we're doing my gay news, I always say, "Oh, my gay news or our gay news." I don't think. Maybe Chris will call in. He's our gay guy. Does the gay news. We used to have a black dude. We used to have a guy that did stand up for black news. Now we can stand for half black news with Brandon. But speaking
Kind
of
of
that,
like a
my question
stand-up,
for you:
sit-down thing.
you sit at my bar a lot, and we talk, and I listen to you and talking to other people. You never say the N word. Is that not one of your favorite words to say? Since you're allowed to say it, why don't?
When it's appropriate.
When it is, oh good, just checking. I was
I
wondering.
don't say it. I don't
didn't know
say
if
the
you-
C word either. They
I
say
don't-
the
No,
C
on our
word.
radio show we sure don't.
They
or
say
our
it
callers.
all the way down here in Florida. I've never heard the C word
That's
be
even
used. And I'm
worse.
not talking about
C
the
word is
female.
worse.
I'm not talking about
Oh.
the female one. I'm talking about
Like the
the
books that
white
you
person
coloring
C
books,
word.
colored books.
The white
Co-
person C word.
Colored. Is that?
Oh.
The H word.
I've
Just
used
say
the C word just like I
Caucasian?
use the.
What are you
I'm not
talking about, Mom?
cookies.
Oh,
Saltines.
Yes, saltines
Crackers?
thing. I'm not
Oh.
going to say it. Just say it.
I don't like crackers
That's
at
kind of
all.
old school though.
That's
I don't-
offensive.
I
Like
came
my
from
dad
West
used that.
Virginia.
I like
My-
honky better.
my
It's
dad
much more fun to say
I
honky than
agree.
crackers. Crackers means they were the people that cracked whips, right? And
It's a Florida word.
yeah,
No, that's
I don't
a
like that
universal
one.
word.
yeah, I like honky better. Who said it was Richard Pryor said honkies were the guys that pulled up in the hood in Harlem where he's from, right? And they would honk their horns, the old rich whiteys, and then the prostitutes would come out.
He said the rich whiteys.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm just quoting verbatim.
It's very hard being biracial on this show.
Verbatim.
I'm just offended by everything.
I thought honkies were New Yorkers,
You like
man.
chicks and
Every
dudes?
time I go up there,
And-
they're always honking at me.
I'm honking up here.
I'm honking
honking
here. All right, we started with
Getting racial up in here.
I was just curious. You can say it on the radio if you want.
No, I said
If you're a
it,
black
but-
dude, I can't say it on the radio though.
You can say
If
it
it-
on the radio.
I don't
Well,
think you can.
Primal said it like 32 times. Remember? Mike, you ready, Mike? He's like, no, no.
We'll all say it together.
Cracker.
No.
I say you're the
One,
first
two,
guest.
three, honky.
Oh no.
Honk.
All right, Captain Jim, you have some questions for our guest?
Yeah, actually, I had a good captain friend who used to work as an operator for HSN taking calls. Do you think with the advent of online buying that we're missing out on a bit of the human element that, we used to have purchasing with direct, calls like that?
I think so, but I think people want it fast. So they don't want to, I know what I want. A lot of times when you're on those phones, they already know it's you. So if you call in, they say, "Hey, welcome, Fred Brown. What would you like?" They try to do it like that. But some people want it faster.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to talk to somebody because I want to make sure, because I'm from the old school. I want to make sure they got my order. I don't want to go through a computer and hit the wrong button and I get the red one. I want the white one, So
Then it's your fault.
So, but I think you're right.
Someone else to blame is better.
Yes, some of the kindness, some of the
Accountability.
Yeah.
You never know if they're real or not these days, man. Oh, all the AI out there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not real here.
That's good. I like that. Yeah, write that down.
Yes, I am, sir.
Is that his AI?
Oh my goodness. Well,
so
what else we got? Yeah, more questions for our guests, you guys, or we can show them what we do. We
Yeah.
can show them our thing.
Let's do it.
Yeah, tell
So
me
we're
what
not
you
like
got.
any other news outlet, and we are up for best of the day, but we don't care if you vote because we're not trying to win your votes. We're trying to stand up for the news because the news was born without legs, and the news was born in a wheelchair, can't stand up at all because it doesn't have legs. So if a bully comes around, tries shaking down the news calls us right here at 727-441-3000. If you guys want to call in and not swear on our radio show, feel free to, you guys. So we'll start out with Robin, and then we'll go counterclockwise, I guess. That's that way, right?
You ready to do
All
some
right.
jokes?
I don't know. I look at digital
Good with jokes.
clock. All right, Mom. Fire when ready. Breaking news. Standing up for it. Go ahead.
Okay, the In-N-Out Burger headquarters has decided to move from California to Tennessee. They will rename their restaurants In and Out Yonder.
Short and sweet, baby. I love it.
Captain Jim, what's up? What's up? The news on the high seas out there.
Well, actually, here's what's going on up in the high air. A Connecticut couple has been arrested and charged with lewd or lascivious exhibition after they were accused of engaging in oral sex on a flight from New York to Florida and not stopping when they noticed kids watching. An apparently relieved spokesperson for Boeing told Stand Up for News, "You see, the emergency doors aren't the only things on our planes that get blown in front of everybody."
It's my kind of flight.
Wowzers. All right. What do you think, Brandy Joy?
And that reminds me of y'all have heard of the Mile High Club, right? Did you ever heard of the Mile Zero Club? It's pretty much when you do it on a Greyhound from St. Louis to West Virginia.
I thought that was in the Keys. Wow.
Yeah,
The
so-
zero marker.
I love you, Aaron. I love you, my husband. That was a fun trip. All right, so
I almost didn't even make it to the show today. You know that? My car broke down. I had to ride a Greyhound just to get here. I'll never do that again. You know why?
Why?
That dog bit me right in the nutsack, Mom. It's like, get off me.
that's all of.
Bad
Whenever you
dog.
hear me laugh, it's usually two jokes that I heard 2 jokes ago. So. All right, so I actually got some information for y'all. So jellyfish. Did y'all know that jellyfish have venom that can cause severe pain, cardiac arrest, and even death in humans? I actually have a question. This question's for you, Robin. Do you know why they're called jellyfish instead of jamfish?
What?
Jellyfish.
You can't jam jellyfish with you. I don't know. But I just wanted to say jelly instead
Jelly
of jam.
jam again.
Thank you, Brenda.
I'm gonna have a jam and jelly joke. You can't jelly your way into the thing.
Yeah, just jelly your way into it.
Fish jelly would taste gross, you know.
Where's the peanut butter fish at?
Right? I can't jam this peanut butter fish into your jellyfish.
You can't jam that peanut butter fish into my pants.
Wow.
All right.
All right, Kevin, Holly, what's happening?
All right, Pinellas and Pasco County schools removed books after the state of Florida threatened Hillsborough County. Just weeks after the State Board of Education discussed punishing Hillsborough County school officials over library books deemed pornographic. Leaders in several other Florida districts began pulling those same items from their shelves. Pasco County School Board leaders were relieved that the county is still allowing 100 days of free meth. That's Pulp Fiction right there.
100 days.
You'll see why as we go around the table. All right.
How many days ago was that? So it's like 98 days now?
Yeah, it's been 2 days.
I'm a mathematician.
Meth 'em.
Oh my goodness. Our man on us street, anywhere, Scott Patrick, godfather and founder of Stand Up for News. How are you today?
I'm good. How are y'all?
So far, so good, I guess.
That was very enthusiastic.
Compared to what, right?
He's like, I'm fine.
Here's one I wrote. Well, it's in the news, Scott. Here's one, and then I'll let you go from there. Uber is introducing a feature, you guys, where women can now request women, you guys, as drivers, and vice versa. Now, the women they can sync their apps and they can sync their periods.
Wow.
and vice versa. So
Yeah.
Chris is going to be busy.
Man,
Chris is going to be busy. Christopher, what street are you on today, Scott Patrick?
Well, James, since today is National Refreshment Day, I'm in San Francisco, California, on ISIS Street, because there's nothing more refreshing than seeing an ISIS Street in America. I mean, but I guess it does make sense, though, seeing as how the streets and sidewalks in San Francisco are so filled with crappy landmines. I mean, there's so much feces on the ground here. The winds pushing into neighboring towns are causing peanut allergies.
How much feces are there?
But it's also National Drive-Thru Day, which is what I wish I would have done. But fun fact about San Francisco, it was actually the home in where they created the fortune cookie, which is interesting, because I grew up, they always said that rice-a-roni was the San Francisco treat. But being here now, the biggest treat I could have is an Uber.
Gotta get out.
Oh my goodness. Love it.
Scott Patrick on the street.
Scott, guess who's on the phone with us? Captain Jim. Say hi to him.
Captain Jim, what's up, man?
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
It's good to hear that golden voice.
It sounds
Yeah.
silky smooth. It's like pouring melted liquid chocolate in my ear holes, man. I love it.
We did that one time. That was fun.
Captain Jim Scott sitting in the streets.
I still owe you $20 for that.
Talk about
It was a very lonely Valentine's Day for the both of us.
some Nutella right there.
I can't unsee those pictures you showed me.
For the Nutella part.
Oh, that's Robin's favorite.
He puts the nut in Nutella. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mom, it's your turn, Robin. Fire one ready.
Okay. Hulk Hogan died today. Ozzy Osbourne died yesterday. And Theo from The Cosby Show died the day before that. The 80s are going on a killing spree. Look out, Boy George and the AIDS crisis.
Oh, my God.
Now back to our sponsors, Cooler AIDS.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why do you think Magic Johnson smiles so much? Because he's loving the cooler AIDS, man.
He's my
Nothing
favorite
cool about
magician.
having AIDS unless you're drunk, you guys. Unless you're drunk. So, where does that bring us to? Captain Jim's next?
All right. In Florida, U.S. District Judge Eileen Cannon said the man who was accused of attempting to shoot Trump as he played golf last year in Mar-a-Lago, Ryan Roth, can represent himself during his trial after federal public defenders had asked to be taken off the case. Judge Cannon told Roth that she believes it's a bad idea for him to represent himself, but says she's willing to give him a shot at it. I don't know if that's a golf or a gun reference, but it sounds a little inappropriate to me.
Oh my goodness, Brandy, what do you think?
Does Brown have a joke? Brown, you got a joke?
Oh, you can comment on anything you like. He told me he doesn't like Trump that much one time, remember? And we said no politics at the bar.
I'm not a Trump fan.
Donald Trump, he was asked what he thought about Black Friday and how it would help the economy. And you know what Trump said? He said, I've never even seen that Ice Cube movie. He thinks Harriet Tubman is the one who invented the subway. It's the Underground Railroad, though. He's right.
I will say one thing.
That took me a second. I ain't gonna lie.
The thing with Trump is that when you're from the Northeast, you know Trump from when he was young, like way back. So you knew all the slick stuff back then.
Like Home Alone.
Yeah, and you're like, all right.
Like Home Alone.
He's just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But making more money.
Hey, Christopher Wright's not here. He's actually a homo alone.
Right now.
You just made that up.
I did. Yeah, I do that. Sorry.
Shout out to Christopher. We love you.
Christopher.
Wow.
We're missing the Your Gay news.
Oh man.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it was. Don't want to cut you off after doing the
I
company.
don't really have many jokes.
Mhm.
I'm more of a laugher.
We did that too.
You can throw in anything you want. Yeah.
That's what we need.
Brandy, what you got?
All right. So, black student in Jacksonville, 22-year-old William McNeil Jr. Y'all seen the video circling the internet? The black guy that got punched out of the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he was dragged from his car and punched by Florida officers during a traffic stop. Well, it's saying that he faces a long recovery from injuries that include a concussion, a broken tooth, a pierced lip, and several stitches. I actually got out of a ticket the other day. Psych, I'm black. But I am half white, so I didn't get punched in the face.
Wow.
Your ticket's gonna be half off.
Yeah, definitely got a ticket.
All right, you guys, I got one. This is out of Miami. We're gonna go to Miami real quick here.
La Miami.
Yeah. Man's best friend turned public enemy. Dangerous dogs. It's a problem that is running wild in the Miami Valley. Stand Up for News correspondent Kevin A. Hawley. That's me. I was on scene earlier this afternoon in Miami, and I interviewed one of those wild dogs, and he said these oppressed Cubans aren't so bad.
That's not right.
Well, it's a popular sandwich out there. Dogs got to eat, man. They're wild.
Oh my gosh.
Any good old alligator?
Illinois firefighters had to rescue an escaped snake that got on a train. You hear about that, you guys? What do they need firefighters for? They weren't on fire. Doesn't even make sense. Why wouldn't they get snake wranglers like Chris Wright, you know? First of all. Second of all, when Stand Up for News correspondent Kevin Hawley was on the scene.
That's him.
I was there.
You guys say the thing. That's
me.
me.
It's me now.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll be Kevin Hawley.
Either way, he asked the snake what happened there, bud.
What happened
The
with the
snake was
snake?
like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be on a plane. I'm MFing plane." I mean, I said the joke. wrong.
How'd these mother effing snakes get on this mother effing train?
They had their ticket, I hope, when the conductor went shoot you looking for. Hey, Scott, your turn, bud.
They joined the Mile Zero Club. They were on the Greyhound bus, not the plane.
All right. So, authority animal rescuers in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, are searching for one of two loose peacocks spotted in the area. They were looking for experienced owners, and they actually called the most famous owner of a peacock, R. Kelly.
Your Kelly?
Is he messing with Pennsylvania?
That's funny.
He's a pirate.
Why don't they mess with a peacock the way they mess with a woodchuck, you know? How come no one ever says, how much pea could a peacock cock? Right? If a peacock could peacocks or cock peas, right? No one ever says that.
Is R. Kelly a pirate? Like,
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Our Kelly is what I thought. Like, you have a Kelly? All right, well, here's a little- she liked that one.
You know, James, earlier you guys were talking about being Baker acted. And I've never seen a baker act out. Like, should it be like a Waffle House grill guy or something? Like,
nice.
How did you know that was what the movie was about?
Filmed at Waffle House.
You know, Mac James, I'm thinking about the hippo now. How much hips can a hip hop? If a hip hop could hop hip.
Hippo hop.
Hippopotamus.
Hippo hop sounds like rap music that Rosie O'Donnell listens to.
you know, you guys were also talking about cracker, and I thought about it. You know, like I wonder if like so many Christians believe that Jesus is white because that one time he said, "This is my body," as he held up a cracker.
Is a tortilla.
All right.
Unleavened.
I did want to give you a compliment. Did you order the WW?
Oh, you like
Yeah,
it?
it's like classic, man.
Tribute to rest in peace, a racist piece of human trash, Hulk Hogan. I used to worship Hulk Hogan. I loved the guy when I was a kid. And then I met him and we had a nice talk. I read his book. We talked about killing ourselves. You know, it was in his book. He talked about it. So we talked about it. And then I find out he says the N-word. And you heard the tape where he said it? He didn't have to say N-word. He could have said jelly bean. Didn't matter. It's just the content of the way he used it. Man, it ruined my image
It's
of him.
not his day for
rest
this.
in peace. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah. Ric Flair outlived him. Who would have thought?
Ric Flair is the one that I was going to show you my picture.
Yeah, I
He's a-
don't think we could dismiss the context of what Hogan said when he said, "No daughter of mine is going to date an N-word." I don't think that's out of context.
He could have said jelly bean.
It doesn't matter. That's like anybody who glorifies Hulk Hogan right now is a piece of shit.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. You got that one right, Mike.
Dump it.
Mike on Mike.
Sorry.
We got a 7-second.
But I do appreciate everyone's
Oh, you know,
anti-racism stuff. So
Oh, yeah,
thank
oh,
you. Thank you.
What Hulk actually said
know I'm
was,
from-
"My daughter's not going to date anybody but me." Remember how you rubbed the suntan lotion on her? You know,
But that was Joe Biden's motto too.
Yeah.
All right, over to Robin and then Captain Jim.
The French president is suing Candace Owens because she claims that his wife is a man. Even though it was a lawsuit filed in the U.S., it's still a French suit, which means it's well tailored and has pinstripes.
Oh yeah, that's Ric Flair. The picture he signed for me. I had to get that. It was the last one in this giant stack that he had, and I had to promise I would start doing stand-up comedy, or else he wasn't going to give it to me.
Oh yeah.
And then he hit me in the chest with a chest slap, and we almost fought. But he's a buddy. He took me out to brunch. I never been to brunch before. We had fun.
Hey, James. Since I threw some shade on the scenario with Hulk Hogan, I just want to add in some positivity. You know, there was like this really good, wise quote I remember from Ozzy Osbourne, rest in peace. It was, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget it, you know? It meant so much to me.
Oh man.
Hulk Hogan got me in trouble before. I remember being at a toy store. And I remember those Stretch Armstrongs.
Yes.
The Stretch Armstrong Hulk Hogan's and stuff. Well, my sister and my brother were playing with the ones. They got this Stretch Armstrong Hulk Hogan. And they're pulling them. And I just walked by, and I don't know why. I was a stupid kid. I like bit the stomach. Just went and bit it. And my dad walked right by when I did that. And he was like, "What? Put that down." I don't know what he thought I was doing, but I don't know what I was doing.
You were trying to get rid of that lip hair.
This is why Hulk Hogan has a problem with
I get
you.
it.
Yeah, half of you, Brandy.
Goodness. I'm
He
so
only has a problem
racism.
with
I'm horrible.
Pat, I mean, I'm sorry. It was a funny story, Mom. So Ozzy Osbourne's passed away, right? And his mom had been passed away. So now that song, Mom, I'm Coming Home, has come to fruition. Oh, yeah. No more tears, you guys. No more tears.
I heard when Hulk Hogan made his name, he was originally just Hulk, but he was sued for trademark, and his manager actually had to keep him from naming himself Hulk with 3 Ks. So it was Hogan.
That's good. That's pretty good.
That's like was that one, yeah.
All right, Captain Jim, beat that one and keep it under 3 minutes.
I will try.
It's a,
Hungary banned the Irish language rap group Kneecap from the country after top figures from Hungary's music and cultural community signed a petition calling Kneecap's political views anti-Semitic. Members of Kneecap told Stand Up for News they found it ironic that they were being kneecapped by their fellow musicians and wondering what the response will be in Hungary next month during a tour from another Irish band named Asslap. I think I know.
Hey, you got Robin to laugh over here.
Yeah, finally.
She couldn't even hear it.
She's always hated my joke.
Hey, she must have heard it started cracking up. Doesn't even have headphones. I'm confused.
She's just high.
You know how I am, Captain Jim.
The ketamine's
Just,
kicking in.
Did somebody eat the wrong gummies today?
She ate the right
And
gummies.
all of them.
The whole box.
Brandy, what do you got? Because I'm chomping at the bit here. Right now.
All right. Well, y'all know Hulk Hogan's brother, Paul Hogan, best known for his role as Crocodile Dundee. I actually did think they were brothers just his name and then the blonde hair. Except obviously one is more hotter than the other. When Crocodile Dundee was just like, you call that a knife? There's a knife. That was so hot. I was a kid. I didn't know what it meant, but it turned me on. You call that a knife? So hot.
I love when little kids get turned on.
You call that weird? This is weird. I was turned on too.
I got one. I got one that goes with Robin's last bit. I don't know if you guys saw this in the news today, though. GOP senators called for a special counsel today to probe Obama. Over the 2016 Trump-Russia collusion investigation. And the floor of the House became chaotic as Michelle Obama stopped in for a visit. And Stand Up for News correspondent Kevin A. Hawley asked me, I was there on the House Senate floor today. And I asked Michelle Obama for a comment. And she said, quote, I'm the only one that's going to probe my husband. Thank you. That's all I got for that. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's Michelle Obama. She put the finger on the pulse, you know?
Yeah, she did. He did. Did.
A deadly wave of Russian missiles pummel Ukraine, you guys, in Kyiv. Drone attack. You guys hear about that? In Moscow's airport had a bunch of disruptions. That's crazy, right? You guys know Vladimir Putin's a lunatic, right? He threatened to nuke everybody. And he's crazy. And then our president's crazy. But did you know that Zelensky, his arch enemy from Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky, it used to be a successful stand-up comedian in Ukraine. Did you guys know that?
Successful?
Yeah,
Okay.
successful, I guess. But if his arch enemy, Vladimir Putin, would have been a successful stand-up comedian, I bet he would still bomb. That joke kills in Ukraine, Fred. Kills. Like the 67 found dead after the missile strikes the other day. He struck kindergartens and preschools and stuff. What's up, Scott? You said something?
Hey, yeah. Did you see that they found the first 100% made Chinese drone launched from Russia? Yeah, they could tell that it was 100% Chinese made because the kids who made it hand painted the Russian flag on it.
Finger painted because they're like little kids, you know. The littler the better when it comes to child slave labor and sweatshops.
It's way too old for me.
It's warm in here. Speaking of sweatshops, with this blazer I'm wearing.
It's amazing. It's amazing how hard kids will work for a Capri Sun, you know?
Hey, Scott, I don't know if you heard, but there was a Russian plane that crashed in Russia's Far East this morning. Did you hear about that?
I did hear about it.
Yeah, and 50 people on board are declared dead. And I don't know if you heard, but Stand Up for News correspondent Kevin Hawley was there. I was there in Russia today. Yeah, that's me. And I interviewed one of the Russian black bears in that remote area of Russia. And the bear said, and I'll quote, the bear said, this Russian airplane food ain't so bad. It's like vodka, you know?
Did you ask him if he poops in the woods or not? Inquiring minds need to know. That's a good one, bud. Oh, I'll give you a whistle. Why not?
Thanks.
All right, you're welcome.
That's a pity whistle.
Please go forward to the next window. So I guess that means it's what is it? Time for history or something? History and news, and we'll get back to current news. Anybody bring? Oh, it's Robin. It's your segment. Go ahead with some history and news.
Okay, we will do history and news. I actually wrote 2 history jokes, but only brought one. I think I'm okay. So we will go around. Does anyone else have any history jokes?
I always do.
I do.
Okay, we'll do Brandy, and then Kevin, then Jim.
All right, awesome. So, July 15th, 1969. So, this week in history, the Apollo 11 mission carrying the first humans to moon was launched, which is cool. One thing I found interesting was they were launched on July 15th, but they landed July 16th. It took 1 day for them to get to the moon, but takes us like 3 days to drive to California. I don't believe they made it.
I don't believe it either. I don't believe it.
All right, Kevin, do you have any laughs from the past?
I do. Today in history, Amelia Earhart, you know, the American aviator whose plane was lost. Today, think they found the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was there, news correspondent, Center for News correspondent Kevin Holly. I was there, and and I interviewed one of the sharks in the water, and they said, "This airplane food's not so bad."
Okay. Is Jim out there? Do you have a laughs from the past, Jim?
Yes, I do, Robin. This week in 1959, at an American exhibition in Moscow, Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev and U.S. Vice President Richard Nixon engaged in the so-called, quote, kitchen debate. Khrushchev wanted the kitchen countertops to be tile, and Nixon was arguing they should be laminate. They later agreed on Corian. Good job, guys.
All right. Well, thank you for that one, Jim. James, do you have any history news to stand up for?
I remember when in history Coolio passed away. I'm a big Coolio fan. I love Coolio, but I had to do a radio show that night, and I had to perform and feature at a show after the radio. So I loved Coolio so much, man. I am Gangster Paradise, but I lived that life. But still a stand-up comedian. The night that Coolio died, I was still up writing this joke while his body was still warmio.
Yeah. He had him on the knees in the night saying prayers in the street light, writing jokes.
All right, then I will end the weekend history.
I got one. Oh, Scott.
Oh, I am so sorry, Scott. I can't hear you.
I'm trying to give her the headphones. Go ahead.
Yeah, highest balls right now.
Yeah. No, I get it. I already cursed once. You're trying to keep me off the radio. I get it.
No.
So today in history, the Apollo 11 returned home from the moon, or whatever we're calling that studio they filmed it in.
You got Kevin liking your joke, Scott.
Ears perked.
Okay, I will close out this segment. Did you have any history jokes, sir?
No, I'm very unprepared.
Okay, no problem.
I got one more.
I needed a producer to send me a format.
I got one more.
It sounds like they got one more. Is that you, Captain?
That sounds like
That's me,
Scott.
Scott.
So, you want me to read it now after you, Robin?
Yeah, one more history joke, and then I'll close her on up.
Okay. King Charles has reported that he's related to Vlad the Impaler, who is the inspiration for Dracula, which actually kind of explains why his brother, Prince Andrew, thirsts for, females around first menstruation.
Bro.
As a cute.
Do not get the whistle.
Okay, would this be a time for me to close it on out there? Okay, I don't have that.
The only thing that stinks worse than having a period is when it doesn't come.
Okay, this week in history, July 24th, 2005, Lance Armstrong was the first cyclist to win the Tour de France 7 times. When asked how he felt about this achievement, he said, "Pretty dope."
That's great. Get the whistle.
All right, now it's time for the weather. I am Mac James, your weatherman, and I'm trying to figure out if you're a Marine and you want to be in the Marine Corps. I'm not sure whether you're supposed to be alive or dead to be a Marine Corps.
Yeah, you're a Marine until you die. Then you're in the Marine Corps.
Then you're a Marine Corps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not sure whether they understand it though.
I got one.
They always say I'm in the Marine Corps, but they're still alive.
Yeah, they're not.
I'm not sure whether they understand that.
I don't know if they
temporarily.
Thailand launched an airstrike in Cambodia today.
This weather.
Yeah, and as the border tensions rose, and tensions are rising while the Thailand ladyboys are going down on Cambodians, dropping bombs all over them. And I don't know whether or not the Cambodians knew that they were being attacked by these Thailand men. They had no idea they were men from Thailand, whether or not they were men or boys or ladies or I don't know whether or not.
They're never ladies.
I don't think that's funny at all. It's news.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what. If I was in Thailand, I'd be afraid of Cambodians just because their language is called "come here."
So, Joe, you got us a guest for the second hour in the after show. Could you give them a little hype them up so everybody that's listening and watching sticks around for the second hour of the show? His name's Marcus. You want to tell us a little about your guest?
Yeah, Marcus Kempton. He's a director from the Baker Acton movie that he started with, and he was a.
Is that him out there in the lobby?
That'd be him.
All right, we're gonna bring him in here in the second hour.
Marcus?
We're gonna bring him in the second hour.
But yeah, he's the one that got my whole company started. He doesn't even know when he knows when I was supposed to be an extra, and he ended up putting me in the movie, and as an actor. And then the next day, I started one unit.
Chain reaction of things have happened since then. You created one unit. You created King of the Ring. You inspired Rich, our buddy, comic on a limb, to start doing comedy. Inspired everybody to get me to come and check out what you've been up to, and then we've now here we are. Now we're going to talk about it in the second hour, you guys. So,
Yes,
Scott, you got anything you want to close the first hour with? Any weather?
All right, I'll do my weather and then I'll bounce because I can never get in a word in those situations. My weather is, I guess, Bridget McCrone and her husband is suing Candace Owens because of accusations that Bridget is a man. And I don't know whether Candace wants this fight because it does look like the ball's in Bridget's court.
All right.
All right. I'll let you guys go.
All right. Great hearing from you.
Later,
Bye.
Scott. He's got better things to do.
Captain Jim Marvin, how about you? You got anything? You got like a minute to say, some weather if you got any.
Oh, yeah. So earlier this week, Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, dismissed Congress early, dismissed the House of Representatives a day early for their vacation. And I'm not sure whether or not I'm upset that they did not get to address the controversy of the Epstein files in Congress, or whether I'm glad that they're finally not doing their job for one.
Yeah, James Marvin's name's on the list. Be honest.
Oh, this was fun, guys.
Hey, I just drove the boat. I thought it was a kids camp. Come
Hey,
on.
the ferryman.
I think our guest is going
Not that type of ferry.
You got
man.
30 seconds, and then we're going to break.
Where's the scene?
30 seconds for a joke?
Yeah.
After the Cleveland Clinic expanded to Florida, patients started getting charged surprise fees. You know the old saying, what happens in Florida costs 20% more than Cleveland.
Fred, you wrote a beautiful joke there.
Thank you.
All right, so I guess we'll see you guys in 7 minutes?
See you in
All
7
right.
minutes.
Hang in there, listeners. We got a great guest coming up. Stand up for news.
Stand up for news.
Trump Powell Fed renovation tour.
It definitely felt very tense.
DOJ official grills Epstein accomplice.
Miss Maxwell answered every single question.
Pro wrestling loses an icon. This is the CBS World News Roundup Late Edition. I'm Jennifer Kuiper. Tension on display as President Trump, in a rare move, toured a more than $2.5 billion renovation project at the Federal Reserve. Trump says the bill is now $3.1 billion. Fed Chair Jerome Powell, standing next to him, shook his head no, looked at the president's number sheet, and responded.
You're including the Martin renovation. You just added entire capital. Yeah, you just added in a third building. Is what that is. That's a third building.
Well, no, but it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago.
The president suggested he might back off on Powell if interest rates were lowered, slapping the Fed chair on the back before moving on. President Trump has signed a bill to cancel about $9 billion that had been approved for public broadcasting and foreign aid. Ghislaine Maxwell, the imprisoned accomplice of late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, has met with a top Justice Department official. Maxwell's lawyer declined to comment on the substance of the meeting, only saying,
Took a full day and asked a lot of questions, and Miss Maxwell answered every single question. She never stopped. She never invoked a privilege. She never declined to answer. She answered all the questions truthfully, honestly, and to the best of her ability.
Maxwell was convicted in 2021 for her role in helping Epstein recruit, groom, and abuse underage girls. You couldn't miss the yellow outfit, headscarf, mustache, and verbal smackdowns.
And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
Former pro wrestler Hulk Hogan has died at age 71 in Clearwater, Florida, where police say there was a call about a cardiac arrest. CBS's Bradley Blackburn.
In 1984, he defeated Iron Sheik to win his first of 12 championships, marking the beginning of Hulkamania. He was the main attraction at the first WrestleMania in 1985, helping to push professional wrestling into the mainstream.
In 2015, WWE cut ties with Hogan after it was reported that he was recorded using racial slurs. He apologized. Hogan last year made an appearance at the Republican National Convention. Another disappointing sign for the housing market, new home sales rose a modest 0.6% in June. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
That was well below expectations. And along with yesterday's existing home sales data, we now know that the housing market is essentially stuck.
Stocks closed mixed on Wall Street. Now this.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Couple years ago. WTAN, Clearwater.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
Listen.
Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hi, this is Paul Malloy, host of Freedom Works, The Paul Malloy Show. I hope you'll join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, here on the Tan Talk Radio Network, where we strive to bring you the libertarian perspective on political events of the day. There's no show quite like Freedom Works, with in-depth interviews, our ultimate top 10 list, and so much more. So join us for Freedom Works, The Paul Malloy Show, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Caregivers find the support they need on Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver. Heard every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m., Linda and her caring and knowledgeable guests will bring you education, information, and resources, as well as a shoulder for caregivers. That's Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver, where you can find help and hope every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Ain't it good? This is Paul Porter, the arena voice of the Tampa Bay Lightning and press box voice of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, inviting you to join me and Jason Alessi for the home team every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. here on the Tan Talk Radio Network and Facebook Live, the home team with Paul Porter. Special guests, prizes, and your phone calls about the Bucks, Lightning, Rays, USF, Sun, FSU, Florida, and more. Talk to you this Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tune in Saturdays from 3 to 5 p.m. for Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. That's 2 hours of great gospel music every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m., all brought to you by the Ozona Pig Restaurant in Ozona. Yes, that's every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. It's Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. Tune in on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk. Entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
It's 7 o'clock. It's Thursday night. I'm Mac James, stand-up comic, and it's time for Stand Up for News.
Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome back to our amazing show.
Oh, wow, we're on here.
Yes, thanks everybody for tuning in to Tan Talk Radio. We're Stand Up for News here with One Unit. We got amazing guests today. Excellent. And if you were here for our last show, you've gotten plenty of jokes, and we interviewed another person, Fred Brown. That was excellent. Thank you, Fred Brown. But today, we're going to go ahead and interview a new person. He came into the studio. Thanks for coming in with us. Joe. Yeah. Joe, you're the one that brought in our beautiful guest, right?
Yes.
And beautiful he is. Want to go ahead and introduce him for us?
This is Marcus Kempton, the director of Baker Acted that I started shooting with.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Thanks for coming in the show.
Yeah.
I almost didn't want to come in today because I was really torn up hearing about Hulk. And I don't know, I just, to me, he was a local hero, and I don't know anything. I don't want to speak anything about negatively about the dead. That's where I'm going to leave it.
Yeah. With that.
I was to say, when someone dies, their sins are forgiven or something like that. So I'm sure there was a lot, but don't we all? Yeah. So that was
and Hulk was going to do my movie. I was introduced to Hulk by the late DJ Rob Givens. Just want to say, and he introduced me to Hulk, and I met him at one of Rob Givens's parties. And Hulk was going to do the film that Rob acted in for me. A few years back. It just didn't. We had a verbal agreement, but it just didn't work out. We weren't able to get to his scenes.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a local. He was there. He lived there in Clearwater. He had that big, beautiful house on the water.
Yeah.
His ex-wife had that boat called Alimony or something like that. His ex-wife did. Yeah, Alimony. So, anyways, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Thanks for coming in. Where are you coming from?
I live in North Tampa these days. I lived in Pinellas for the last decade. Now I'm in North Tampa. So
that's
I made it across the bay.
That's all right. We'll forgive you for that one. St. Pete rocks.
I'm a Tampa person as well, too. So.
We're all going to arm wrestle here. Whoever wins, their city's better. No, we love the entire Tampa Bay area. So thank you all for calling or listening in. If you do want to go ahead and call, feel free to call us 727-441-3000, or of course you call us toll free 1-866-826-1340. We love hearing from our listeners. And so Joe Rieger, you're our wonderful producer. You kind of put this all together. You even got us on the radio. You the man, Joe Rieger is the man. He is CEO of One Unit, and he hosts the he doesn't host, he puts together the King of the Ring comedy shows, dance tournaments. You had this rap battle thing coming up too. I won't spoil it for you.
Yeah, no, you can spoil it.
I won't spoil it. Well, we'll save that for about 5 minutes. So right now, you brought him on, and how do you two know each other? How do you and Marcus know each other?
You take that one over.
I was making an independent film. Its title is Baker Acted, and so the first day of the production, we were at the 49th Street pub, and Joe was at the pub. He was called in by John, the barkeep there, and so he ended up being an extra that day. And then we ended up giving him lines, and then that day, and then he just became part of the crew, and then so we used him as cast in his crew.
Oh man, Joe
throughout the production, but that was the first day I actually had met him.
Yeah, so he was the character
at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something just snapped. I was like, I was made to do this.
Okay.
I didn't even know he's the director. I was like, hey, I was made to do this. How do I get your job? He's like, what, direct? I said, oh, you're the director? I don't know nothing about it. I didn't know. I've never been involved with a movie before.
Man, so first time for everything. Tell us a little bit more about this movie, Marcus.
This was there were a few short films that the Ken Anthony and I had worked on together, local actor Ken Anthony, and it's just short films. And I'm like, there's a character in these shorts. It's a recurring character in these unrelated short films. Why don't we put the character in a feature and make him the lead? So that's what we did. So we came up with this premise together and wrote the script, and then it spent a year from day one shooting it to a year later wrapping it, and now there's still some additional photography to get. So this is a 3-year project, as most of my films go. It was a year to write it, a year to produce it. It's going to be a year to post it and get it out onto the market. It's a 3-year process. It would be nicer to be able to streamline it and get things done faster. That's why I'm working on another feature right now to shoot in the fall. But yeah, it's just a 3-year film.
Is there a trailer or anything that is already ready where we could view somewhere?
There is a teaser on my social media, but it's just kind of a teaser. There's no trailer yet, but
Okay.
there's footage and there's behind the scenes stuff, and there's a little kind of a off the cuff teaser that we did that is on the social media platforms.
I'm gonna check that out. So Marcus, and it'd be Facebook and Instagram.
What?
It's on Facebook and Instagram.
I am on all of the major and not so major social media platforms,
Excellent.
more or less. There's some that I use more frequently than others, but yes, you can find me on all of the places. IMDb. I'm on all the social media platforms.
Excellent. And now on the radio. So if you have any questions for him, feel free to call in also. So Marcus, how do you spell your last name? I'm going to actually.
My last name is Kempton, Kempton. The company is AR235 Pictures. You can follow me on X primarily. I'm Marcus Kempton. I think it's Marcus Kempton on X. I think I changed the handle recently.
Okay.
That's the one I use the most. But you can also follow me on other platforms.
Excellent. Excellent. What's your favorite movie, Marcus?
My all-time favorite movie was Close Encounters of the Third Kind, because my mother took me to see that film, and then it's kind of almost a heartbreak to realize that what that film is essentially about is the dissolution of the family, because you have the Roy Neary character played by Richard Dreyfuss leaving his family for his greater need, more or less, at the end, which is really tragic and sad. And really, I didn't pick up on that while I was watching it, but that's really what happened to my own family, because I come from a broken family. My parents were divorced at a very young age, and that's kind of what was happening within my own family at the time. But it's hard to fault the film, because that is really just what the expression of the film was. That was the choice. But really, you have to look at it at a deeper level and say, well, what this film is telling the audience is that this is about losing the father, the dissolution of the family, and that's just has to be accepted, and that's hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we
But that's my
that's
my favorite film. It was, but now I don't know. I have a lot of favorite films that you could say, but that was the one that touched me the most. Although now looking back, it's bittersweet.
Yeah. I know a lot of people, and they'll have their issues with the family. My dad left at this age, and I'm like this because my mom did. And I'm not sure if I'm heartless or I'm just very optimistic, but I'm like, and now what?
Yeah.
My dad left me. Okay. And now what? Everyone's dad left them. You had a dad.
It's called being a dad.
It's called
I'm
being
just
a
joking.
dad.
I love you, Dad.
I'm joking. I love you, my dad, too. I love you, Daddy. But
thanks for leaving me broke.
Yeah, I lost my mom, and my dad over the pandemic, and
I'm sorry.
Oh man,
you lost them over the pandemic. I'm sorry to hear that.
And I've just had to deal with that.
I've never lost someone super close to me, like a family member,
Mhm.
which is probably another reason why I'm super optimistic about everything. I'm so optimistic. I thought there was something wrong with me. So I Googled, is there a medical condition?
Superpower.
It is. I Googled, is there a medical condition for someone that's so optimistic? And there isn't, but it pretty much led to a psychopath and a sociopath.
What?
And I kind of matched more with the psychopath, except they're not sincere. And they're manipulative, and they're not
Okay.
genuine. And I'm very genuine. I'm very
Yeah,
sincere.
okay.
And I'm not manipulative. I'm persuasive, but not manipulative. So I'm not a psychopath.
Of course not.
Well, let's go ahead and ask everybody. We got our host Mac James that just stepped in the studio with us. Thanks for dressing up, Mac James.
Hey, James.
Yeah, it was so hot.
Now, I was going to ask Marcus a question.
Yeah.
What led you into wanting to do movies in the first place?
My dad handed me an 8mm movie camera one day and said, "This is an 8mm movie camera, and here you go. And there's some film in it." And I just kind of randomly ran around the yard and shot whatever I could.
Man.
And that was cool. And then my stepfather had a Omnivision VHS camcorder, and I shot a few short films in my backyard when I was a teen. Later, a few years later, after my stepdad came onto the scene, and I just was like, wow, I should do that. And so I started taking film, television courses in high school, and I took film.
Do you feel like you got
Nice.
a whole new learning experience with all this new AI? Because back in the day, like I knew Photoshop, I felt so good, and now like all those skills are pretty much gone to waste because of AI. So how do you feel like AI has affected your production and stuff like that?
It's not yet. It directly affected the way I do anything, but the tools are being implemented. Really, I personally,
sorry about the noise, everyone.
I just
sorry about that. Go on again.
just taking a wait and see approach, but no, I'm just continuing. I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm doubling down, but I really feel like it's become its own thing, and film will be it, because the thing about video is that video is a never ending like cataclysm of constantly trying to one up each other. Film is just film. It always will be what that is. You can get better scans in the future from the film negative, but video is a never ending miasma of constantly one upping, trying to improve. Film is not like that. Film is its own thing. It will always be what it is.
That's nice. So film's almost like someone's artwork versus a photo of something.
Right.
Nice.
And same goes for all the other digital tools. It's a constant trying to, the Silicon Valley just took over. Here we are.
Silicon Valley. I've not made that stop, if you've not noticed. So we stream live on YouTube, and I believe we're on Instagram as well. So if you're watching, hello everyone. And again, if you want to tune in, thank you everyone for tuning into 106.1. And I do have another question for you. You said you have other projects coming up. A lot of people want to be movie stars around here. How can someone like audition to be in one of your movies?
Well, audition. I mean, you can audition when I'm hosting an audition. I don't always do the traditional audition thing, but you can just send me an email.
Okay.
It's aspectratio235@gmail.com. After we had pretty much wrapped Baker Active, we shot a short film for SRS called Amityville Crime Boss. We shot at the place where Joe's hosting his King of the Ring.
Seth's house.
The Song Doctor.
Friend of our show.
And we were there.
Joke Doctor.
We shot the whole film.
Thanks to him. He made that call for you.
Yeah, he's been on the show before.
Yeah, quick shout out to Seth, the Joke Doctor.
We just shot that, and I've spent like the last 6 weeks in the editing cave trying to wrap that up, and so that's what I've been doing since we shot Baker Acted, and this is trying to finish that film, and that's done. It's in the SRS now. It's going to be released in a feature anthology called Amityverse Infinity. There's the sequel to Amityverse, and there's 4 of them in the franchise. Amityverse Infinity is the second one, being released by SRS in the fall. I think the first one's already out right now.
Okay, what's that movie about?
It's a short film starring and written by the King of the Bee movies, Joel D. Wynkoop. I directed it.
I know him.
Joel. Yeah, Joel's awesome. Joel and Kathy are the leads. It's so Joel wrote it. We produced it. It's going to be released in Amityverse Infinity this fall. So
that's so exciting. That's exciting. Does anyone have any other questions?
I'm sorry, James. That kind of led up to my question. I mean, I know it looks like you shoot a lot of movies, but who is writing them? Do you have people who come up to you and like, oh, hey, Margaret, I've got this great script. You're going to love it. Or do you write the films?
I don't accept unsolicited manuscripts for my own safety. I am a screenwriter. I wrote the most part of Baker Acted. Ken Anthony helped me write it. But I write most of what I direct. I also direct other screenwriters. I started directing other screenwriters' screenplays. Then I began writing more of what I direct. So I basically write and produce so I can direct my material. But yeah, so I wrote like 95% of Baker Acted, but I don't want to say it like that. Ken contributed, and then we collaborated, and then I did write the majority of it. But that's how that script went. That not every script is written in particular that way. Joel wrote 100% of the short script to Amityville Crime Boss. We are now embarking on a feature version of a film titled Joel D. Wynkoop's Battlesuit, which is a short sci-fi film that we shot several years ago. It came out really well. So what we're doing is we're going to produce the feature version of that film. I'm going to shoot it this fall finally. And that's, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. That's helping me wake up in the morning.
Excellent. And, I've never been in a movie. Haven't you?
Well, you should be in one of my
Robin
movies.
Savage. Robin, have you? Robin Savage, our beautiful host, Robin Savage.
I've been in a commercial before, but I've never been in a movie. No.
Okay.
You
what
guys want to be in
commercial?
my movie? We could. I mean, there's the more the merrier.
Heck yes. Excellent.
Okay, we can be the curly haired twins.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're sisters. Mhm. Yeah.
Or we can sit around the writing table and try to hash out a screenplay and
Hey, it's what we do. It's
monkey on a typewriter.
It have to be. It have to be a comedy. So we have a beautiful
We have Caroline on the line.
One of my favorite people. One of definitely Joe's favorite people. Carol Ann, what's up, girl?
Baby. Hey, sorry, that was my son that was talking to.
Aw, tell him I said hi.
Not the guy I'm sneaking over that all goes out.
I got the alert on my phone. The ring cam.
Wife 360.
Wife 360.
Yes. We got our ring camera set up today, so now I'm under watch.
So you can knock out those porch pirates.
So you got to utilize the back window now.
That's what we were. That's what I said. Don't
using that camera.
Don't say my thoughts out loud, huh?
Using that camera.
Boring.
What's good, Carol Ann? You hear about Hulk Hogan passing away?
I did. R.I.P. I guess. I didn't know the guy, so.
Racist in peace.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Rest in peace.
Ozzy Osbourne also passed. The Prince of Darkness.
That one, Ozzy, R.I.P. as
Prince
well.
Prince of Darkness.
Again, Prince of Darkness, Although, watching his show growing up, incredible.
You got to see him live before?
No, unfortunately.
Anybody here ever seen Ozzy?
I should have been at the concert, but instead I was in my dad's ball sack.
Oh, man. Living rent free. I got to see Ozzy Osbourne reunite on the Reunited tour the first time since they broke up. Black Sabbath reunited in 1999 on Valentine's Day. Pantera opened for them, and the Deftones was supposed to open for them. So here was their marketing scheme. They said, it was Sharon's idea. We're only going to play in one state, at one venue, and then we're moving on. And then they sold out immediately. And then the very next day said, we're going to be in Grand Rapids too. So I bought tickets in Detroit. The very next day they were in my hometown. Kind of annoying. But someone in Grand Rapids stole the Deftones van, you guys. So they didn't perform at all. So
that's fine. For me, Deftone, I would rather see Pantera and Ozzy. And Black Sabbath.
What happened was, Caroline, they did a double set, Pantera, double set of Black Sabbath and Ozzy reunited, and then they played together in a super band. So Ozzy was singing Cemetery Gates, a Pantera song, and then Phil and Zelma was singing Fairies Wear Boots and War Pigs. It was cool. But then 25 years later, I was bartending at the Vinoy, and guess who sits at my bar? The Deftones, because they were playing at Janice Live. They were staying in my hotel. So I got to meet them and hang out with them, drink a few drinks with them, but they gave me free tickets. I couldn't go. My boss wouldn't let me have the day off because it was the next night.
Wasn't meant to be.
Oh, wow. So it's like you were just not meant to see the Deftones.
I still sold the tickets.
You should have.
So it was fun. Rest in peace, Ozzy.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Dime Barrel.
Speaking of
Dimebag
news
Darrell.
and music, Caroline, I want to tell you, know who Ed Sheeran is, right?
You
guys know who Ed Sheeran is?
Uh-huh.
You guys find out, did you hear that Sheeran's not even his real last name. Did you know that, Joe? His real last name is not Sheeran. Sheeran's what his last date did into oncoming traffic after listening to his music.
And anyone old like me, Chuck Mangione just died.
I don't recognize that song.
He wasn't a singer.
Did he play trumpet?
Yeah.
Okay, I was guessing trumpet by ear. That or he did beatboxing.
That was the Congos. What are you?
Yeah, so yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness. You know, he died. My favorite song from Prince of Darkness would be "The Little Red Corvette."
Oh, right, yeah.
No, that's just Prince. I actually made my favorite song.
Little Red Corvette, though. I mean, that's a great song.
Yeah.
But,
so my actual favorite song from the Prince of Darkness would be, I believe in a thing called love.
Phil Iron Man.
Come on, I'm not.
No, that's just the darkness. Oh, Carolyn, what you got for us, girl?
Honestly, T-Pain did the Greatest Life War Pig cover that even Ozzy said himself. He's like blown away. So I was like watching that yesterday.
Oh.
And like, I don't know if anyone's seen that.
I don't. How's that song go?
He did do a good job on that.
War Pigs,
Animals gathered in their masses. And then they rhyme the same word with masses again. Very creative of them.
Yeah.
Which I was, since I was 11 or 12, was wondering if they couldn't have thought of something else that rhymed with masses.
It's not bad.
Asses, passes, grasses.
Because it's just that powerful of a
Smashes.
word, you got to repeat it just one more time.
All right, so Marcus, what's your favorite Ozzy Osbourne song?
I'm not really good with lyrics or dialogue or song titles. I don't.
Good, because I was going to make you sing it.
Well, if we could bring it back around to the movies, how do you go, like when you're making music or movies, how do you decide the music? And do you use local artists since you're using local, like on-camera people?
I was actually, no, I mean, yes, what am I trying to say? I work with anyone who, I mean, I work with local artists, but as far as the film composers go, that's a highly selective process, which is just, I work with the best composer for the job.
Oh, okay.
As far as like artists that might have a ditty that might play during a scene or something, that's not the scoring, it's different.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I was thinking like if it was like a scary movie, you'd probably want like, or if it was
dark.
Yeah. Oh, no, I felt.
You ever heard of there's like a frequency that like is actually not really heard by the human ear, but they will play it in horror movies to actually like increase
the Wilhelm.
heart rate.
There's the tone. There's this like scoring process where it's like not the Wilhelm scream, something else, where it's like they just scored on a scale. And it's a scaling, it's a sliding scale ups and down, and it creates discontent. Yeah, there's that within the audience. There's that, but there's also
the one that we could hear. I think I know it, the other one that you're talking about too, that creates like a suspense where you almost know it's like a jump scare is about to come.
What was the original question?
Hey, Caroline.
The frequencies.
The frequencies have been turned at some point hundreds of years ago to where the whole Earth's frequency of music is now slightly tuned differently. From like 44 something to 44 something, like very, very slight, but the whole Earth's sonic frequency has been changed.
Yeah, it's like my breasts. Like they're not really there, but they should be there.
It's like you can't hear the smoke alarm chirp. Like that's a frequency. Like, is it because of the bass tones? Like they're so used to that they don't hear the beep.
Beep.
Yeah,
Why are you looking at me?
I'm looking at you.
Mine don't beep. I took them off the wall. I can hear that beep drives me crazy. Took them off the wall. We're gonna burn.
Marcus reminds me of like Trent Reznor right now. Like you look kind of like him.
Really?
From Nine Inch Nails. Yeah, you kind of look like Trent Reznor. You talk very eloquently. Like
I'd love to be able to thank you. I'd love to be able to make his money he's making.
Oh, right on. Have you ever seen Nine Inch Nails live before?
Who is it? Oh, no, I've not seen Nine Inch Nails live. No, they're cool and all.
Are you a fan though? Like a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, he's been very successful with his band and has been able to make a name for himself, and in the whole gothic new wave type of stuff, and so he's able to kind of carve his own sound, and now he's doing film scores and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate everything he's doing. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I got this Trent Reznor vibe with this guy. Yeah.
I'm not actually too familiar with Nine Inch Nails. Like, what are some of their songs that we might know?
Money, do anything
Black was it Black Hole or something?
No, that was Soundgarden. Yeah.
Oh no, that Black Hole song. The thing of the
you're thinking about Head Like a Hole.
Nine Inch Nails was like closer.
Head Like a Hole.
How's it go?
Head like a hole, black is your soul. Blah, blah, blah.
I love Nine Inch Nails.
I love karaoke. I do love karaoke.
Shut up, Brandy. I know where you're going with
You
that
know where I'm
one.
going. Yeah, my favorite karaoke song is that Milkshake song by Khalees. You know that boom.
Oh, yes.
Milkshake brings all the boys to the island. Which is just ironic.
Unfortunately,
It's just
all I have
ironic
is a-
because I don't even have half and half.
I was gonna say I'm just a back with a crack.
Back with a crack. All right. That's so cool. We appreciate you calling in, Carol-Ann.
Yeah, of course. You know,
You guys have been on the air here for 4 years. I just found that out. I had no idea. That's awesome.
Going on 4 now. Well, we were on another station for a
Little
brief
bit.
moment. Didn't like not being. We were all remote. Didn't like not being in the same room. So we came back to bring it local. You know, to stay local. We can build up from Tampa Bay. I think we were getting a lot of listeners too out of Atlanta, but it didn't feel right.
Yeah, and thank goodness because I wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, it was more of a Zoom type thing, but I kind of like togetherness and community.
Yeah. The heat and the sweat and the smelling it really keeps us awake and active. You know? It's
I
almost
highly
like a
recommend.
high.
I recommend sitting next to Mac James because you can't see what he does under the table. You know what I mean? Like he's all thumbs. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll pay it.
He insisted on sitting next to you, James. So.
You guys do stand like I love stand up. Stand ups to have that skill to be able to just improv and be funny. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear good things. I just do stand up. The funny part, I'm still waiting to come along. No, that's where I actually met you, Marcus. Was at a stand up, right? You were doing the filming over, I think Joe had said you were at the zoo doing
it was the King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Mhm. Did you think I was funny?
Yeah, King of the Ring is awesome.
Did you think I was funny?
Yeah, you're always funny.
Avoiding this question.
Avoiding the question.
He was the one that booed you off the stage.
It was not him, it was someone else.
I've had a great time. All the King of the Rings that I've been to, and I can't wait to go to more of them.
Yeah.
No matter whether I've been to a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but wherever the next one is, I'll be there if I can make it.
And we look forward to it. You know, the only person that attends more of those King of the Ring shows would be Joe's mom.
Yeah. Oh, I've met Joe's mom there.
Yeah,
a bunch
who
of times.
hasn't met Joe's mom? What's up? What's up, Patty?
How
I
old's
love
your
you.
mom, Joe?
Hey, Joe's mom.
Calm down, Kevin.
Well, you want to be my dad?
Sure. You want to be my new daddy?
I've always wanted to throw a ball around with a boy, you know. Like,
I'll be your daddy. You can be your dad.
I'm not sitting on your lap.
He's like, forget it then. Hey, I got a joke for you. Knock, knock.
Oh, who's there?
Joe.
Joe who?
Joe's mama. She's a thank you.
I got one.
We're not doing knock knock. Joe.
No, come on, one, just
man.
one.
We have a lovely guest here.
Oh,
Can I do one first then?
The station operator's crying back there.
Knock knock, mom.
Oh, who's there?
Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou who?
Lucky guest. Welcome to Whoville.
I got one. Mom, for you, Robin. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Little boy blue.
Little boy blue.
Michael
who?
Jackson.
Okay.
Knock knock, Kevin.
Who's there, James? Madam who?
Madam foot stuck in the door. Open it up.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm not doing this.
All right, we're giving you some time. You got any jokes for us, Marcus? Here's your moment to do some stand-up improv.
Me? No, don't put me on the spot like that.
Come
I'm
on.
not prepared.
Funny stories.
What's not a funny story in my life?
Like, make us laugh, funny man.
Yeah,
He's
what
like,
happened? What
just-
happened today? You can make it
Conversating
anything.
when we put people ask us to put us on a spot and tell us to make them laugh. This is exactly how we feel.
Yeah.
We're going through it.
What happened today? There's got to be something that happened today that was.
I just
somebody-
got hit by the news of just everybody dying. I'm like, wow,
That's
I just-
hilarious.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
that's
sucks.
hilarious.
For the record, yesterday in today's news in history, it was my birth. I just
Oh, happy
turned
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Heck
Brand.
yeah. All of them. They're just. I'm
Good
like,
job getting born.
yeah, I know. I did my best.
Your mom did most of the work.
When are your balls gonna drop? Hey, what?
Hey, as soon as my breasts grow, I just gave up.
Going through puberty still. Sound like her fifth trimester as far as puberty goes.
Trimester.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty old. I'm in my late
That's what-
20s.
That's what little boys tell Joe. They're like, "Come on, just try, Mister. Just try, Mister. Come on."
That's what you told me, Dad.
Yeah, so we do the King of the Ring comedy shows all around the Tampa Bay area, and it's nice that we're able to do stand up for news here. So this is great. I enjoy doing these every Thursday more than the King of the Rings because it's just so taxing. I host a lot of those, and they can get pretty messy. Yeah. I mean, I always enjoy
Like you
them.
had a co-host that I guess got kicked out.
Spilling tea on the radio today.
Hey, hosting's the toughest job
It
in
is.
show business.
I love it. It's
I do
like
too,
I
yeah.
feel like I'm
We
meant
host
to do
a
that.
comedy festival every summer, and last summer Robin hosted the one. So it's an open mic crawl called the Orlando Invasion. 5th annual is coming this summer.
Yes.
52 comedians. They had Ryan did Sunshine City Comedy Club.
I was there. Yeah.
And then Guy Dudley hosted Strange Clouds, and then 52 comedians came through. They had to host and bring up 52 comedians. Every one of those 3 hosts. You had fun, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Bringing
was.
up 50 comedians.
I was at. Can I say the D&B word?
No, I just did that. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I was at a place that had a lot of arcade games.
Twisted Tiki, we had, I don't know, 300 people at Twisted Tiki the year before. Probably come through that night. It was so busy. And we had 48 comedians that year.
Hey, I went last at Sunshine for the last invasion. I was part of the Tampa crew, and I was at Sunshine. I went last, dead last.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I've already heard this story.
It was a good time, though. Like, it really was. I had fun.
See, I actually always bring an audience. It's awesome. But the thing about bringing the audience is the people that are running it, they don't want the audience to leave.
Yeah.
And so they put me like near the end. And I'm like, you guys, I'm not going to leave. No, I might. No.
Everybody else is going to leave.
I know. And as soon as I'm up there, then, all the comedians want to go and whatnot. And
That's
I'm
how
like,
it shakes out because they got to go to the
Speaking
next
of
venue.
leaving,
I know.
you
Well,
guys, I
that's
got
all right.
some stuff I got to get done. And so I'm going to depart. And it was great to meet you, Marcus. Pleasure. And it's great to meet you, Brandy.
you too, host
And
Mac James.
Good job, you guys. And then
Smack James.
Oh, hang on.
We'll stand up for the news while you're gone.
Oh, you kissed my hand. I'll never wash it again.
Are you both my dads?
That's got really weird.
Some people don't have any dads. He has 2.
He's got 2. You know what? Christopher Wright would probably be your dad too. You showed him out last time.
See you later, Dad.
Love you.
Don't be a stranger.
We're going to take a trash.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
I'll look forward
All
to
right,
that
bye,
milk
Mac
and
James.
cigarettes later.
Hey, if any of our listeners want to take his place, go ahead and give us a call. Stand Up for News. Thank you for tuning in. We got our beautiful host here. We got Robin Savage with us. You're me. No, I won't say beautiful, just your host, Brandy
Oh,
Joy.
we'll say beautiful.
Come on. What about my eyes? And of course, we got Kevin Holly. We got Joe Rieger here and Marcus Kempton. Marcus Kempton, I did want to ask you something. I know you do a lot of stuff behind the camera. Have you ever been in front of the camera?
Yes.
Any movies?
I do some acting, but I've been primarily just, putting myself out there as a director. But yeah, I like acting.
Mm-hmm.
I've been acting in my own films in some supporting roles. The film that I acted in with Joe, with Joe, I have a small role in it. And I'm like, every time,
because you want to collect a check for that too.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I wish I could have with this film. Like, I wish I could have stepped in and played certain roles here and there, but I'm like, I can't because I'm playing this guy. If only I wasn't playing this guy, I would have maybe stepped in.
You've
But
obviously never seen The Nutty Professor
or Andy Griffiths.
I did. What? Which one?
Where you could be all the characters.
Oh, yeah.
Nutty Professor.
Hercules. Just put a fat suit on it.
No, that's Farber. Jerry Lewis. Oh,
close. He's the other
Murphy.
white
the
guy.
Eddie Murphy, Nutty Professor. Yeah. He
Yes.
plays. He always does it. That's his shtick. He's good at that. Yeah.
Gets to do all the roles, collect all them checks. I'm like, oh goodness.
I've got a role for you. You could be a dad.
Well, I am a dad.
Joe's collecting them.
Yeah.
You could be Joe's dad. So
Goodness.
Apparently, I could have more than one.
We all need some extra dads in this room.
Ain't that right, Dad?
Yeah. Dad bods unite. Let's go.
My son would be like, what's a dad?
Hey, you have a son?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I missed him. Yeah. My dad. Is it my kid? I have no idea.
Neither do I.
I'm joking. Your husband's going to kill me. Dude.
Oh, it's not his kid either.
Oh, my God.
He knows. Yeah, we got married. I got stepkids. My son's actually an adult.
Yeah, he called in one time and told a good
Are you
joke.
sure about
Yeah. Oh yeah, my son's an adult. We don't have
Her son's an adult. So way too old for me. You know?
Sorry, everyone, he's legal. But what's great is now it's like pizza rolls at mom's house. Bring your friends. Football practice at mom's house. Yeah.
It's beer and cigarettes at dad's house. So come on.
He's able to drink, so it's awesome. All right, so anybody else? You got me on this dad subject. Oh goodness, I did a full stand-up comedy thing on Father's Day.
Oh.
And since becoming a comedian, my dad's actually a funny guy, but ever since becoming a comedian, he literally calls me every single day. I don't even answer because I know what he's going to do. I'm like, I'll listen to the joke later. He's like, babe, I got a joke. And so it's Father's Day. And I called him up. I was like, hey, Dad, I'm doing a whole show. Can you send me some dad jokes for my database? Database.
Dada.
And I did. I wrote all
your
the jokes
database.
down.
Okay.
Rob, and 5 minutes later, my database. And so I do this whole freaking show with only my dad's jokes. And these are dad jokes.
Yeah.
The crowd loved it. I mean, it was better than my shows with myself. I'm just going to keep using my dad's jokes.
I guess your jokes must have been pretty funny.
he named his daughter Brandy Joy, so he likes happiness, I guess. Yeah, they were good. One of the dad jokes was, what do you call? All right, why did the blonde get fired from the M&M factory?
She's eating all the green M&Ms.
She put W's on them.
Throwing away all the W's.
Throwing away all the W's. Okay.
I got a dad joke.
A dad joke time.
I was in
Think of one.
Jamaica, and I was telling jokes and getting laughs from local Jamaicans in Montego Bay, right?
Uh-huh.
And I didn't say this one. What do you call a gay Jamaican?
What?
Pokemon. Pokemon.
Forget it, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's a dad joke, right?
So what it is, a Pokemon. Just explain your joke.
Oh no.
That always makes it
it's
fun
when
here.
two gentlemen fall in love and they're Jamaican. You know,
When two people really love each
making.
other.
gay making. What do you call it? Gay making.
All right, on the spot again, Marcus, what you got? You said you're a dad.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any jokes. I don't know.
I don't believe you then. You're not a dad. You're not a real dad. You're a stepdad now.
No, I have a question for Marcus.
What
So
you got, Robin?
when you guys have like your big premiere, do you ever do it up big and have the red carpet and everyone dressed to the nines? Or are you guys a little bit more subtle about your movie premieres?
Well, that all depends. Where is the premiere? Is the premiere going to be at one of the local festivals? Is it going to be at like the big festivals like Sunscreen GIF, or is it going to be at the regional festivals like T-Buff or
Oh, okay.
Chris Lato's Innovative Film Festival, or whatever is it going to be, or my fest? I run a festival. I run the Tampa Motion Picture Industry Film Professionals Festival, TBMPFE.com. I don't put my own stuff in my festival. But you know, no, this film is made for the audience.
So I guess it
Yeah,
depends
but no, as
on
far
the
as the premiere-
formality.
Huh?
If it's more formal event or not.
Oh no! Well, no. If it's, if it's, if I rent out, say, a theater and host a premiere at a theater, then yeah, we'll do the whole nine. If it's at a festival, then you expect that's already done for you. They put the red carpet out, they put the banners out.
Oh, but that's fun.
That's like I'm talking about the local festivals like Sunscreen or Gasparilla, which is, we'll see.
Gasparilla. Have y'all gone to Gasparilla?
Yeah,
Not
I've had
that film
film
festival.
screen there.
I've gone to Gasparilla for I think the past 12 years, you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm like a pro. I'm like a real pirate when we do that stuff.
Yeah, I used that doll.
For what?
The beer.
Oh yeah,
The beer bong.
I always do
She made a
something.
beer bong out of a doll.
We always say, I told you I'm a pro Gasparillian.
I've used a dollar or two in my time as well.
There's
Yeah,
only
like-
one remaining locally owned independent theater in the Bay. That's Cinema 6 in Newport Richey.
Yes.
And
That's
that is the
Port Richey.
only family-owned remaining the only family remaining. Let me try. Sorry.
That's an embassy.
The only family-owned remaining theater left in the Bay is Cinema 6 in Newport Richey.
That is US 19 and Embassy, I
Yeah.
believe, right by the Gulfview Square Mall, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and the lady who owns it, her family, and that's, she works in the film business locally. She's
Like the adult film business?
no,
or-
no.
I'm wondering.
Oh, Kevin.
You don't need a studio for that. You just need a couch.
I
I wouldn't
have
like this one.
there's
Just a
been
webcam,
lot of-
Kevin.
I just want to say I've never had any interest whatsoever in porn. I know there's a lot of it shot here, and there has been for a very long time, and that's great. I've never been on a set that's porn. I never had any intention of being on a porn show.
Oh, good for you. That's cool.
So it's the first time you've ever seen Kevin Hawley.
But
he's
if you
usually
make a
play-
living in it, hey, the more the merrier. I just don't.
Usually
No.
Kevin plays the pizza man or the copy machine guy. So he's got a pretty good range.
Oh my goodness.
Robin making copies. The Robinator. Check out the casting couch.
Oh my goodness. My husband had a joke about that, and he pretty much, I'm not going to say his joke because it's so good, but near the end, he's just like, was the dishwasher ever fixed? Oh my gosh.
That's great.
Sorry about how all porn industry is nowadays, people.
Kudos to our guest for like sticking to his guns and not taking the easy route. You know, like
Thank you. I'm an independent, and it's not an easy path. And you can. So.
Well, Rick Rubin, you familiar with Rick Rubin? I'll die on this hill.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
Yeah. The producer. Yeah.
Yeah. He said something on 60 Minutes. I don't know, a few years ago. There's a clip floating around YouTube. And he said that the audience comes last. He said, if you truly make it for yourself, then you're making art. And if you don't make it for yourself, then you're making something different. It's commerce and it's not art.
I've heard a little bit about what he has to say. I understand he's very well respected producer because he just he allows the artists to be themselves.
Yeah.
And he just fosters that sort of like environment where they can do that. And all the bands he's worked with, Metallica, what the Ice Cube, rap, you name it. He's done it all. But he just, no matter what the genre is, he allows the artists to basically be able to flourish.
He compared it to
somehow.
He compared it to a diary entry. He's like, how are you going to say that my diary entry isn't good? I made it for me. And so if you make it for you and other people like it, then you made good art and ultimately did the best thing for the audience.
I guess he must not be a micromanager in any kind of way. And he must also know he knows what works. He knows what he can innately tell what works. But he does not want to micromanage that. That's probably why he's the great producer that he is.
You know, I actually very much agree with that. I do host a bunch of shows. I've gotten over 10 people to go up on stage to do open mic, comedy, stand up for the first time ever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Over 10 people. And what I tell them is, even like seasoned comedians, they talk about the audience. I'm like, forget the audience. Like, you're already booked for one. And if they don't like this joke, you're about to say another one in 7 seconds.
Yeah.
It's definitely been more than 10.
Thank you. I'm being very modest.
Oh, yeah, no, but
It is
King
so-
of the Ring alone. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
And people came up to me like, you don't remember me? I don't remember nobody. I'm sorry. I meet a lot of people. So I'm like, oh yeah. But it come to me later and they're like, I made them very persuasive. You made me go up on stage for my very first time. And I'm like, you loved it, didn't you? They're like, it was very exhilarating.
And they told racist D jokes the whole time. You know,
And you know
I'm
what's
just
funny
kidding.
about that? No, because it goes with what you and Marcus were saying about like not micromanaging and letting people be themselves. So even going up there, if it's the first time doing comedy, people might say some sketchy stuff. So I go up there as a host. I'm like, listen, I'm not the bouncer. I'm not security. If you think what you say might be racist, F around and find out. But if you're that good, then when in doubt, just don't. Skip to the next joke. You know what I mean? And we've run into some things. I'm like, we gotta get off the stage.
What is this
go get her.
racist crap all about? Like, it's not about race. Like, if someone does someone makes a mistake, it's not about what color they were born into.
And that's how it should be. But some of these jokes are very racist. Some of them are just straight up offensively racist. But I mean, they're doing it on stage for comedy. And again, I'm making them do it, like persuading. So making them do it their first time. So they're actually doing something. And so it's not like they intend, but still, there's racist content out there.
I think a lot of it's for shock value too, and the blue comedy too. Sometimes I think it's kind of for shock value. Like, if I can't get them to laugh, maybe I can get them to gasp, or maybe I could get them to. That's just mine.
What's Brandy? What's your favorite racist joke you've heard?
It was probably one of mine. So right after I go up there and I say, don't say anything racist. If you think it might be racist, F around and find out. And I say, by the way, I did the whitest thing the other day. And then they're all listening. I was like, so I was making Kool-Aid, and I'm biracial. To all of our listeners, I'm biracial. So I got, little cards here. But I was just like, so I'm making Kool-Aid the other day, pretty black.
Our sponsor.
And then I was just like, and then I'm on the phone, so mind you, I'm distracted. You gotta forgive me, I'm distracted. And so I knew something's wrong because as I'm leveling out that 1 cup of sugar to make sure it's completely 1 cup and pouring it in there, I'm like, what am I doing? Not even white people measure sugar for Kool-Aid. And the worst part was it was delicious. That ratio is on it. I mean, I'm never going to do it again, but
Racial ratios. That's beautiful.
but yeah. So I mean, people,
best,
it's comedy.
That's the
so.
best grape Kool-Aid you ever made.
I'm like, listen, if you're not going to get my racist jokes, you're not going to get my Jesus jokes.
Comedy is supposed to go wherever it's supposed to go. If offensive, be damned. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And exactly. Find out.
Hey, bro, I tried to make a clean joke. I made a parable joke about a Jesus joke.
Uh-huh.
Basically, like Jesus uses Uber Eats. I got an order for Jesus H. I couldn't wait to see what he ordered. And he ordered 7 Filet-O-Fishes and extra bread. And when he opened up the bag, he fed the whole neighborhood. Right. And last night, I didn't even do that joke last night, but one of the comics knows that I did that joke.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, and he followed me. And he goes, oh, Kevin Hawley does parable jokes. I tried to tell him those are terrible jokes. And it was hilarious. Like, he didn't do it for me or for him.
He had a list.
Yeah,
But
you know?
terrible.
Yeah,
So
so stupid.
funny. All right. Well, any more questions for our guests? We got about 10 more minutes here. Again, we want to thank all of our listeners for tuning in to 106.1 FM. Stand Up for News, Tan Talk Radio.
Stand Up for News, clap, clap.
Clap, clap. And I don't know how this saying is, but comedy was born without a wheelchair. And so it has no legs. Someone's going to punk it and we got to stand up for it. And that's what we're here for. So.
I think it was born without legs. I
Born
think
to-
that's what James normally says.
I'm still trying to get our theme song down. So, it's another thing is, I said I encourage a lot of people to go up and do comedy.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll ask them, have you ever done karaoke? And they're like, no. I'm like, no one really cares. Like, no one cares what you sound like. They're kind of just looking at you like, waiting for themselves to sing or wishing that they had, what's that one song? If you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. Like, just do it, do it scared is what I tell people.
If they cared, it'd be called karaoke.
It would be called.
It is called karaoke.
Care.
With a C.
Yeah. Nobody karaoke's at all about this karaoke.
It's a good one, Joe.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Thank you, son.
I'm here for the next 6 minutes.
Now, Marcus, I remember years ago when I started comedy, there was a 48-hour film festival, and I remember a bunch of comedians doing that. Do they still do that? Like make what you can in 48 hours?
I don't know. That couple that was doing it in the Bay years ago, I don't think they've been doing so much. So the 40-hour thing is a global thing. Like if you go on their website.
Oh, okay.
But I did one of them once. I did one called Stop Me If You Dare that was put together by Anjani Pandey.
Okay.
And that was several years ago. We shot that here in Pinellas, and that was a Tampa Bay Film Society thing, which I'm the former executive vice president of. We were a 501c3 nonprofit film networking group, and we met for several years here in this side of the Bay. I was an EVP of that group, and then they've disbanded and whatever. And now I'm running my own festival, the tbmpip.com.
When's that?
That is held November 20th.
Oh, we'll have to write that down.
Is that an event that our listeners can attend?
Yeah. You can go to the website and you could check it out. It's tbmpip.com.
TBM.
Yeah, TBMPIP.
Yeah, you lost me at TB because I had to wear a mask for that when I worked as a plumber.
Did you get the tuberculosis?
I was exposed to TB one time too. So I had to take medication for a while. Yeah.
Y'all two hanging out too much.
They put the bubble in your arm to see if you have it.
Something like that.
So that's going to be a festival. Where's that festival being held?
That is at the Holiday Inn Express in Oldsmar.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Been
That's
for
my neck of the
several
woods.
years.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn last night, but I did do a film festival at a Holiday Inn Express, and that sounds great. I'm sorry, I'm not pooping on it. I can't wait to check it out. I'm not writing it down, but I will get it from Brandy or Robin. For
yes,
sure.
check online at TBM.
I was right because I was running the helping the Film Society run their meeting for several years, and then they disbanded around the time of the pandemic because nobody wanted to meet anymore. They're afraid of dying, and so we stopped meeting, and then held it online, which was a bust, and then the whole thing just fell apart. And then I started mine on again.
Okay,
so
you should get Nine Inch Nails to perform there. That's so awesome, dude.
What's one of their songs?
What's one of their songs?
Head Like a Hole.
Oh, dude, I like Pigs. Honestly, I like.
How's
that
it go?
one. It's. I'm not gonna sing it, but
That's his point.
It basically
Karaoke.
is. Yeah, no, I don't do karaoke. I don't care. I don't care at all.
I just think it's funny.
Don't
He's
karaoke.
scoring the new Disney Tron sequel.
Yeah,
it's fun, but it's
he looks just like him.
I mean,
He does.
it goes from, hey, but Disney pulls in talent whenever and wherever they can. They also got Jared Leto.
Disney's so woke now. You know, like,
Well,
do you really want to wait in line for
now?
2 hours to ride the LGBTQ teacups? Like,
Yeah, no, I would just take my kids at a young age to a festival and be like, this is Disney, and just have them think that for the rest of their lives, like my dad did me.
Hey, back to 9 Inch Nails, though. Did you know when they first came out, they were 10-inch nails until the singer lost one of his fingers?
I thought maybe they were nervous and bit them.
Oh, I've worked with Joe for a long time.
Head like a hole. You go to Disney and blow off your finger.
All right, well, we got 3 more minutes with you all, and do we do butt plugs?
Oh, everything
Really?
but plugs.
Right now?
Only you.
Yeah, don't forget those when you're walking through the airport metal detector. That's embarrassing. I've heard.
I know Creative Loafing is having their Best of the Bay. If I could just do a shout out for
No,
Stand Up
please
for
do.
News.
Please
We
do.
were nominated for the best radio station in the Bay. And then if I could do a personal plug to my sketch comedy troupe, Ed Shed, we won a couple years ago and we're nominated again this year. So,
Nice.
What's the name of the troupe?
Ed Shed.
Ed Shed.
Yeah, they're based out of Safety Harbor, so that's not that far from Oldsmar. So, yeah, and we do a lot of stuff at the SHAMC, the Safety Harbor Arts and Music Center, and
I love that stuff. Comedy troops are awesome.
Yeah, this is more sketch comedy. It's more like Pee Wee's Playhouse meets middle-aged people.
Oh, so you guys have a lot of props and things?
Yeah, we kind of do. We have like puppets, and then we do sketch comedy, and it's it's a little weird, it's a little wacky, but we kind of have a little bit of a following, and like I said, we got Best of the Bay a couple years ago, and it was
Yes.
absolutely we did the 2 French festivals so far. So
It's so great. We have such a talented group here at Stand Up for News. So
Oh, I think in Tampa, there's just like music and movies and comedians, and I'm not into improv, but they've got a huge improv scene. And
Dude, Austin is copying Tampa. Tampa was the original Austin. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
yeah.
all right. Well, we got 1 minute left. Are we going to try a thank you for joining us, Marcus
Austin's got
Kempton?
Lake Lauder.
Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate you, bud.
All right.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
Anything you need in the future, let us know, man. We'll get you some advertising on here.
Oh, appreciate that.
Let's sing our song until we cut off the radio. All right, you ready, guys?
Stand up for news.
Stand up for news.
You stand up too. Sit down. Don't sit down. Stand up now. Stand up for news.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Stand up for the Jewish news.
I'm actually Jewish.
WTAN, Clearwater,
FM 106.1,
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
Listen.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by ZipRecruiter.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper. One of 3 police officers shot in an ambush yesterday in Northeast Ohio has died. CBS's Lilia Luciano has the latest.
Authorities have identified the gunman as 28-year-old Michael Parker of Lorain, Ohio. Police say he fired at the officers multiple times with a high-powered rifle as 2 of them were eating lunch in their patrol cars. A 3rd officer was shot when he responded to the call. The gunman was killed at the scene. When officers searched his vehicle, they found an arsenal of weapons.
A 2nd officer remains in critical condition, and a 3rd was treated for a wound to the hand. Police say Parker apparently acted alone. No word on a motive. Democrats and some Republicans demand more information about the case.